You need about 73 to 75 bags of catfish feed to feed 1,000 catfish for a period of 5 to 6 months. Note, if your aim is to raise them above 6 months, maybe you want to achieve 1.5, 2 kg, 2.5 kg, 3 kg, definitely you'll be needed to add to these bags of catfish feed. Number one, you need 1.5 mm of one bag. Those one comes in 5 kg. You need 1.5 mm of one bag. Then 2 mm, you need 3 bags of 2 mm. 3 mm, you need 5 bags of 3 mm. 4 mm, you need about 17 bags of 4 mm to feed 1,000 catfish for a period of 5 to 6 months. Now 6 mm, I will recommend about 24 bags of feed. Get 24 bags of feed of 6 mm to feed 1,000 catfish for a period of 6 months. Lastly, for 9 mm, I will recommend 23 bags of catfish feed. 23 bags of 9 mm catfish feed to feed 1,000 catfish for that 6 months. So altogether, that will be around 73 bags of catfish feed needed to feed 1,000 fish for a period of 5 to 6 months. So I know after making this video, some persons will still come under my comment section and start saying, my analysis is not correct, it's too much or it's too small. Please, this is from my own personal experience. This is an experience of over a decade, you understand. In case you're against my breakdown, you can as well do your own video and share. Let us as well learn from you. Don't drain your pond water completely if you are still expecting buyers to arrive your farm. When the water level of your pond becomes too low like this, your fish will begin to struggle due to stress and the lack of adequate space. This struggle often causes your water to foam, as you can see in this video, and it can as well lead to excessive energy loss in the fish. And as a result of this, your fish may even lose weight before you sell out, which directly affects your profit. So always ensure you maintain enough water in your pond until your buyers are ready for harvest. When different sizes of catfish are mixed together in a pond, the bigger fish will dominate feed, while the smaller ones will suffer. That is why we sort in catfish farming. What happens when you fail to sort your fish? There will be uneven sizes, there will be feed wastage, there will be cannibalism, there will even be poor weight gain. So sorting saves money more than it stresses your catfish. Always sort your fish regularly. Another quality oven on the move. This one is going to Benin, Edo State. At Rolex Farms, we're always excited every time we see our ovens going out, because it means that another smoke fish business is about to start or grow. So our ovens are carefully built and packaged to ensure smooth smoking, better heat control, and quality smoked fish that attract buyers. So in case you are interested in our ovens, we have the ones for 5 trays and we also have the ones for 10 trays. This right here is a 10 trays gas powered oven. We also have the ones for charcoal powered. Just send us a DM or give us a direct call. Distance is not a barrier. We deliver across states. Just send us a DM or give us a direct call to get started. Thank you. On the 5th day of January 2026, we successfully delivered another 5 trays gas-powered oven to a catfish farmer at Alagbole in Ogun State, Nigeria. This particular farmer has been outsourcing his fish out to process, which came with extra costs, delays, and stress. So on this day, things changed for him. So with this gas-powered oven, he can now process his fish right on his farm with lower processing cost, faster turnaround time, and more profit from every batch of fish he stocks. So in case you are interested in our oven, we have the ones for 10 trays and we have the ones for 5 trays. This right here is a 5 trays gas powered oven. We also have the ones that are powered with charcoal. In case you're interested, just send us a DM or give us a direct call. Distance is not a barrier. Thank you. Should I quit my 9 to 5 job and focus on catfish farming this year 2026? My simple answer is no. No. Unless you meet these 5 clear conditions I'm about to mention in this video. Number one, if your catfish farm already pays your bills. If the income coming in from your catfish farm can comfortably cover your rent, your food, your transport, you can meet family needs for at least 6 months to 1 year, then you can consider quitting your 9 to 5 job, then focus on catfish farming. Number two, if you have steady cash flow, not just waiting for 6 months o, not just waiting for your harvest money o. No, if you don't have steady cash flow, don't try quitting your 9 to 5 job to focus on catfish farming. Number three, if you build emergency savings that can cover at least 6 months of personal expenses saved outside the farm, you can then consider quitting your 9 to 5 job. Number four, if your job is limiting your farm growth, maybe due to your working hours, you are losing customers, you are missing your harvest time, or you are even delaying expansion because of your working hours, you can then consider quitting your 9 to 5 job to focus on catfish farming. Number five, which is the last one, you already have systems in place. Systems like feeding plan, water management routine, long lists of buyers, record keeping. So if you can take at least 4 out of these five, then quitting your 9 to 5 job can be very, very strategic. Dis two equipment I'm holding right here is what we call the harvester, wey fish farmers use dis tool to scoop out fish out of our pond conveniently. So we have the one for juvenile fingerlings and we have the one for table size. So you can use this particular one to scoop out your fingerlings, your juveniles out of your pond conveniently, while you can use this bigger one to scoop out your big size fish out of your pond. And also we have the pH tester. This right here is a digital pH tester for testing the pH of your water. So in case you are interested, just send us a DM or give us a direct call. We are always available to do business with you anytime, any day. See, don't let anybody sweet mouth this business for you. You will come across challenges. Fish farming is beyond just throwing fish in the pond, giving them feed and changing water. Fish farming is beyond that. Fish farming go humble you. It will humble you. Every business with their challenges. Catfish farming is not an exception. We are currently back at the location where we last delivered our 5 trays gas powered oven, and we are here today to conduct a physical training on how to smoke catfish. Proper training like this teaches you as a farmer how to smoke catfish without burning it, over drying it, or leaving any moisture inside that causes spoilage over time. With the right training like this as well, you would understand proper heat control, timing, and fish arrangement, which directly affect the taste and shelf life of your smoked catfish. Over time, we realize that most spoilage and customers' complaints do come from fish that was smoked without proper knowledge. That is why it's always ideal you get the proper knowledge before going into anything you want to do. So the owner of this oven can now, smoke his catfish by himself the right way. So in case you are interested in our oven or you're interested in our training, you can always send us a DM or give us a direct call. We're always available to do business with you. Thank you. Yeah, Sholex, I saw you post a pond on your platform and they tile the concrete pond. Is it compulsory I also tile my concrete pond? Oga farmer, it is not a must. It is not a must you put tiles on your concrete pond. But if you are financially buoyant, if you have the money, well, you can do it because it will benefit you a lot. Some benefits of you putting tiles on your concrete pond is that it will be easier for you to clean. It will be easier for you to clean, and it will also prevent leaks. But one thing about tiling a concrete pond is that it must be done by an expert. If it's not properly tiled, you will just be spending money on maintenance every now and then. You understand? So your fish will do perfectly well in a concrete pond without you tidying it, your fish will grow well. It is not a must, but if you are financially buoyant, if you have the money, you can tile your concrete pond. One disadvantage there again is that if your workers are not careful when they are washing your pond, they will be falling. They will be falling. Thank you. A catfish farmer in Warri, Delta State, decided to start drying his catfish. Instead of waiting for middlemen, he chose to add value to his fish. That decision is why these two ovens are on the road today, heading straight to Delta State. So this oven will help turn its fresh catfish into properly smoked fish, that sells faster. So these are 5 trays gas powered oven, and he ordered for two. And we also have the ones that are charcoal powered as well. It comes in 5 trays or 10 trays. So you can always send us a DM or give us a direct call in case you are interested in our ovens. Distance is not a barrier. We are always available and ready to do business with you anytime, any day. Thank you. You need 33 bags of catfish feed to feed 1,000 catfish for a period of 3 months. Yes, you can harvest your fish at 3 months. We call this size of catfish the melange size. So you can decide to harvest your fish at 3 months and dry them yourself, or you can sell them in large quantity to those that want to dry them. So for the bags of feed required, you need 1.5 mm of one bag. You need 3 bags of 2 mm size of catfish feed. Then for 3 mm, you need about 9 bags of 3 mm size of catfish feed. Then lastly, you'll be required to feed them the 4 mm size of catfish feed. You have to get 20 bags of 4 mm size of catfish feed. So altogether, that will be 33 bags of catfish feed. If it happens that your fish are unable to finish this 33 bags of feed within these 3 months, you can extend. You can extend beyond 3 months. You can still feed them above 3 months. Some even sell their million size at 4 months. So at this stage, you have more of 400 grams, 500 grams, 300. Even if you are lucky, you can even get 600 grams within this for 3 months and 3 months plus. You get. Whenever you are feeding your catfish in the morning and in the evening, you will notice that your fish would eat better in the morning because the water is still fresh. You just change the water. The oxygen level is still very much higher after the night. But by evening, after their waste, their leftover feed and eat stress, you will notice that they will feed very slower, or sometimes they might even lose interest completely. So that is why you don't force feed on your fish in the evening. If you feed them in a dirty or stressed water, you are just wasting feed or even risking losses. So it's always ideal you don't force feed on them if they are completely not interested in the evening. Your fish will feed on anything thrown at them once they are hungry. This cannot be overemphasized. When your fish are hungry, if you throw vegetable leaf, if you throw ugu leaf, if you even throw bread or biscuit to them, they will feed. But the question you should ask yourself is that would all these things convert to body flesh? I've seen many farmers, feeding their fish with vegetables, feeding their fish with bread, even some even cook eba and throw at their fish. They will eat it just because they are hungry. But all these things will not convert to body flesh. Your fish still need their well compounded feed for them to grow. Don't say because you throw biscuit to your fish today, they ate it. You throw vegetables at them today, they ate it. Then you start feeding them that thing every day. You are just wasting your time. You are not into business. You are just wasting your time because at the end of the day, your fish will not grow. And even if they grow, they will not have any reasonable weight. You understand? So stop deceiving yourself. Go and get feed and feed your fish. Fish farming is not a business for the poor. You understand? It's for those who are financially buoyant. You understand? Who should be responsible for huge mortality on the day of your juvenile's delivery? Now listen, if the asher delivers the fish himself or herself, then the asher is responsible for any mortality recorded on the day of this delivery. But if you, the buyer, if you are the one that picked up the fish yourself, then you are responsible for any mortality that happens on this day once the fish leaves the hatchery in a good condition. Thank you. Common diseases that attacks the juvenile catfish. Number one, we have the fungal infections. Once you start seeing these white cotton-like growth on the body of your catfish, then it's a fungal infection. Number two, we have the bacterial infections. Once you start seeing these red patches, wounds, and quick mortality among the juvenile catfish, then it's a bacterial infection. Also, we have the parasites. Parasites makes your juvenile catfish scratch their body on the pond wall. It wakens them and stop them from feeding. That's parasite infection for you. And lastly, we also have stress. You see, stress from poor water, rough handling, or overcrowding in the pond allows disease, to attack the juveniles catfish very, very easily. So always ensure good water quality. Always ensure clean water and good handling to prevent problems among the juvenile catfish. Four things you should always look out for or ask before buying your catfish feed. The number four is very, very important, so do well to watch this video till the end. Number one, always check the manufacturing date and the expiry date of any catfish feed you are buying. Don't go and buy feed that will expire in 1 month or 2 months, whereas you have over 6 months to keep them before you use. So always check the manufacturing date and the expiry date of any catfish feed you are buying. Number two, always ask if the feed is a floating feed or sinking feed. If you are not sure, please and please ask. If possible, you can test. You understand? Ask if it is a floating feed or sinking feed. Number three, always check the crude protein level of any feed you are buying. I will always recommend higher protein feed for fingerlings, juveniles, and moderate protein for table size catfish. So always check the crude protein level of any feed you are buying. Number four, which is the last one, always ask if they offer rebate or bulk buy bonus. How does rebate works? Some feed company will tell you that if you can buy 100 bags of feed, then you will get maybe 1,000 naira rebate or 500 naira rebate. And this rebate is not an instant discount. Some will tell you maybe after 3 months or 6 months or 4 months, you can come back for your 500 naira rebate per bag. Some company will pay you back in cash, and some will pay you back in catfish feed. So always ask if they offer rebate and ask them how many bags of feed can you buy and pay at once for you to be eligible for this rebate. So that will be that for today. These are the four things you must ensure you look out for or ask before buying your catfish feed. You can see the way they are rushing their feed. Even catfish don't like to miss breakfast too. Once their feed touches the water, everybody don't gather, no late come at all. So this kind of energy tells you something. Your fish are healthy, your water is clean, and your management is right. If your own catfish are slow, if they are hiding or not eating like this, it means something is wrong somewhere. Maybe poor water quality, overstocking, or maybe bad catfish feed. All right. Thank you. Another 5 trays gas-powered oven on its way to Abia State in Umuahia. Our ovens are built for serious farmers and food processors. These ovens helps to dry your produce faster and more evenly. It also helps reduces spoilage and helps your catfish, to last longer after drying. So in case you are interested in our ovens, we have for the 10 trays as well. We have the gas powered and also we have the charcoal powered. So if your plan is to add the smoked catfish business to your catfish farm, this right here is the tool you need to dry your catfish. So in case you are interested in our ovens, you can always send us a DM or give us a direct call. We are always available to do business with you anytime, any day. Distance is not a barrier. Thank you. This right here is exactly what happens when you fail to separate the bigger fish from the smaller ones. The big ones don't just outgrow the smaller ones, they feed on them. Cannibalism sets in, growth becomes uneven, losses increase, and before you know it, your stocking number is dropping without a clear sign of disease in your pond. Once your catfish are 1 month old, they should be around 100 grams to 150 grams. Now, under a good catfish farm management, quality feed, clean water, and most importantly, quality juveniles, this weight I'm about to mention in this video are very, very achievable. Again, once your catfish are 1 month old, they should be around 100 grams to 150 grams. Now, once they are 2 months old, you should be seeing around 200 grams to 250 grams. Once they are 3 months old, you should be seeing 250 grams to 500 grams amongst your fish. Now, once they are 4 months old, they should be around 500 grams to 900 grams. Now, once they are 5 months old, they should be around 900 grams to maybe 1.1, 1.2 kg. So you'll be seeing few numbers of 1.1, 1.2 kg once they are 5 months old. Now, once they are 6 months old, you should be seeing around maybe 1.1, 1.2 kg to maybe 1.4, 1.5. Now, note, at this 6 months, I'm not saying that all your fish should have achieved 1 kg and above, but under good management, like I said, majority of your fish should have achieved 1 kg at 6 months. Maybe 70% of your fish should have achieved 1 kg. This can be achievable with proper management if you sort regularly, if you give them quality water and you space them out, you do the needful. That is when you can achieve majority of 1 kg fish at 6 months. Okay, we are live here in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, installing another quality mobile tarpaulin catfish pond. The size of this pond is 15 feet by 10 feet with a 3 feet height. This pond is carefully measured and properly installed to give the catfish farmer the right water depth, good catfish movement, and easy management. Right from the ground preparation to the iron stand setup, everything you are seeing here is done step by step to ensure the durability of this pond. you know a good pond today saves you from losses tomorrow. So this mobile tarpaulin catfish pond is designed for efficient catfish production. It is easier to manage, easier to clean, and strong enough to last multiple production cycles. So this pond will last you for years. So one thing we always emphasize is this: your pond is also part of the foundation of your fish business. If the foundation is wrong or bad, everything else will suffer. That is why we ensure we install quality ponds. We install peace of mind for you. So if you are in Ogun State or anywhere around, and you are thinking of starting or expanding your catfish farm, this is the kind of setup you should, be looking at. So in case you're interested in a tarpaulin pond, you can always send us a DM or give us a direct call. Distance is not a barrier. Just send us a DM today to get us started. We're always ready to do business with you anytime, any day. Remember to share this video. Thank you. So I posted that you can't stock 1,000 fish for 6 months and harvest 980. And someone commented that it's possible that they can stock 1,000 fish and harvest 980. You see, I don't even have much to say. It's obvious that that person is not a catfish farmer. A real catfish farmer would know that it's very impossible. You can't stock 1,000 fish for 6 months and harvest 980. So I don't really have much to say. It's obvious that that person that commented that is not a catfish farmer. A real catfish farmer knows that is very impossible for 6 months. Thank you.